I am Josh Galindo. I've built several successful businesses utilizing the one tool everybody has, the mind. I am here to guide, coach, and prepare you. We will debate, discuss, and grow our minds together so you can obtain your own success. Fuck average, be legendary. This is my podcast. All right, we got fucking Dillon Flex.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me tell you first, Danny, I had no clue that this guy had the size he does on him.
I didn't either. He looks smaller in pictures.
He's a big boy.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Not smaller like.
Hey,
When I say size, let me just be clear.
Shirt, Dill.
This isn't
shit.
This isn't fat or muscular. Like, you have a big frame, 6'2".
Yeah,
and he's
a
got,
big boy.
he's a big. You got, and then obviously you work out, so then it looks good when it all comes together.
I try.
Do you kneel down when you take pics with Nick? Because that's what.
No, what actually happens is he gets on a step stool
Yeah.
next to me. So
He moves up.
Yeah, I have a booster set.
'Cause I thought you guys were mildly the same height.
I want
What? Did you really?
Just from photos, I don't know.
Bro, you must have been shocked when this guy walked
Yeah, I know.
in.
I'm like, what the fuck's that? She says, Dylan. I'm like,
said what?
you play
I'm half
football?
the size of Dylan.
Oh, man.
Buddy.
That is so funny. Anyway, so I was super impressed by your size. It doesn't mean much, but it was like, wow. Dillon fucking Flex, you just fascinate me. You really do. And I don't know. That's why I said, how old are you?
Yeah.
You know, most 30-year-olds are bouncing around, not with any light-footedness. And you seem to have that. And it's gravitating. It's cool to be around. That's why, dude. And honestly, you bring positive energy. You're in here. You kept saying I'm going to come here every day because he's just gotten a zillion compliments since he walked in here.
All the girls.
This place is great, by the
All
way.
the girls.
You
came
brought
over.
you brought the energy. I mean, I'm a complimentary guy, but only if I really like you. People think that I do it to be bullshitty. If I don't like you, I just don't say anything.
Well, it's funny. I didn't even know he was here, and I heard someone around the corner from where I was working, and JD came around. I was like, that guy's got good energy, and it made me think.
You didn't know it was.
I didn't know it was him.
Right.
Then it made me think for the office if I could have an energy meter. That if I feel someone has good energy, we can just push it. So whoever walks in can be like, "What the fuck?" We're like, "Bro, you got good energy. Welcome."
I'm getting an office here after hearing all this.
Yeah, I'm coming. Good energy alert.
I'm coming every day.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. So you hustle shoes,
So I have a clothing and sneaker business.
and I
yes.
want you to reword it for me the way that you want it to sound. To me, I think you're a shoe hustler.
I love that.
Wow.
I love
okay.
that because that's what I am.
Fuck yeah, dude.
That's what I am.
Okay.
I mean, I can sell anything. It just so happens that I'm fucking fantastic when it comes to selling shoes.
Really?
Yes, but I love just to sell shit. But it just landed on shoes. I had stores. I had stores in Town Square, Russell and Rainbow. I just do online now. But it really started when I was in high school. I wanted to be able to have the shoe that I was wearing paid for. So if I was thinking, if I could just buy 2 or 3 more pairs of the shoe I'm wearing is free, right? So I scaled that all the way up, and then shoes kind of just got crazy. As you guys know, it's nuts right now.
Yeah.
So as that happened, I just started getting bigger and bigger with the shoes. So I had a store, and then from then on, it's just, as you guys know, shoes are crazy right now. You can wear it with suits. You can wear them anywhere.
Yeah.
It's
No.
nuts.
Good point. Every other type of shoe is obsolete.
Absolutely.
Sneakers are in
Absolutely.
for all occasions.
Yeah. I mean, I have big time people that, want to wear suits with Jordans. They just don't care. You go to a wedding, Air Forces, it doesn't matter.
Bro, I didn't go to the club for like 3 or 4 years. And then I went to a club for the first time. I'm single, and I wore a button-up shirt with like dress shoes, and like everyone had like T-shirts on and sneakers. I'm like, what the fuck has happened in 3 years?
It's changed. Everything changed right now.
Yeah. Whole new game.
I look like I'm an idiot. Look at that guy overdressed.
You were that idiot.
Wearing dress shoes and shit.
Yeah, dumbass.
Exactly.
How fun. Here's my fucking thing with you. So now that you had height add to your whole equation, it's even better. So you're a stud. Were you a stud in high school?
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
I just wasn't as big like I told you. I was like 6'1", 6'2", 130
Did anybody care
pounds.
though? Because I think we were all that.
Yeah, but no one really cared.
Yeah.
Didn't really play sports or anything. But yeah, I was pretty popular.
Athletic?
Not that athletic, but athletic, yeah.
What'd you play?
I could play sports, I just didn't.
What?
I was more into like riding bikes and like dirt bikes and
Okay.
stuff at the time, so
Got
that
it.
was kind of the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That takes coordination.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You start hustling the shoes, and you've got a beautiful girlfriend.
She's awesome, yeah.
I mean,
She's very, very awesome.
yeah, he's taken. How long you been dating her?
Officially 2 years. Been together for like 3 years.
Wow.
I don't know how she puts up with me, but she does.
What do you do that doesn't
I'm just a little I'm a little out there.
What's your nationality?
Hawaiian, white, and Portuguese.
Fuck yeah, Portuguese. Did
Yeah.
you know I was Portuguese?
No shit, you are?
Yeah. I'm 50% Irish, 25% Spanish, 25% Portuguese. That's where I get the dark skin.
I was just gonna say that explains the tan.
and
now I get it.
And because I'm Irish, that's where I got my size.
Yeah.
Because Portuguese people are little.
Yeah,
Like my sister's fucking petite and tiny, and my dad is little.
yeah. My grandma's like 5 feet maybe.
Yeah. So what do you have more of?
More white probably.
Just white.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. White kind of gives you that big bone structure.
Yeah.
Which I'm glad I got because I look like a white guy, but I got all the benefits of a Latin dude.
See,
Yeah.
there you go.
I know. Tell me about how you make money selling shoes.
So I buy them for a lower price, obviously, and then I sell them for higher. But I usually now sell to stores or kind of big time people. I don't just like to sell like one shoe anymore. I kind of like to scale it out. Like today, I ship like all over the world, just to stores, like reselling stores that like can't get shoes. If like for you or if you guys needed a pair of shoes, I can source it out.
Sure.
But I want to sell a lot of shoes. You know what I mean? I want to make a lot of money. So
Can you
that
give me
kind of-
some numbers so I have perspective?
in
Do you mind sharing that?
of
What did you ship today?
Yeah.
like how much like
Like
percent?
is it 5 pairs? Is it
Oh,
500?
Today was like light, maybe like 35 pairs of shoes. Wow. But I ship every single day. And if the UPS girls are watching, they know me like for years and years and years. I ship every single day. So yeah, well, Monday through Friday.
To me, what you said was that you're a great salesman. You're
Right.
clearly a great salesman because you're charismatic.
Right.
Like I wouldn't even call myself a salesman because I think to be a proper salesman, you have to have techniques that you implement on how to sell.
Right.
You know, like that manipulative bullshit. That's salesman, in my opinion.
Right.
Not that it's bad. It's just what it is. I think we're just naturally charismatic people that are passionate about whatever it is that we are selling.
Right.
And highly educated on it.
Yeah.
Like I'm a great salesperson in the real estate space, but it's not because I'm like trying to convince someone to fucking buy a $400,000 house. Like, how do you convince somebody to do that?
Yeah.
How do you convince a schmo to spend $400 on a pair of shoes?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can't. You're finding someone that is interested in your product, and then you're educating them on why it's a great product, and you're doing it with the natural charisma that you have.
Right.
So to say salesman, you know, maybe I don't want to change your definition of it, but so that's what I was getting at. I'm sorry. Is your game all data? Because to me, you're not just convincing someone to buy these shoes.
Well,
You know what you have to buy them for. You
Yeah.
know what they're trending at. Dude, I bet if I crack that brain open and go, okay, purple fucking Jordans, 2017, you'd be like, click, boom. I have no clue what I'm saying.
yeah.
Air Force Ones, boom, click. You're just a fucking bucket full of data.
Well, there's a couple levels to selling like shoes in general, right? So I'm good at it because I know what to buy it for and I know what to sell it for, and I have the best prices. So that already separates me from everybody. I have the best prices, not in town, in the whole fucking world. And that's just facts. Like the shoes you're wearing, I can get them for you for the best prices. Like that's just facts. The shoes I have too, and everybody that's watching, they know that.
Yeah.
So just because you buy a pair of shoes does not mean you can sell it. And I think a lot of people that like want to get into it, and this is like real estate too, but just because you can just buy something does not mean you can sell it. You know what I mean? So I have a lot of issues, or people have a lot of issues with that. I'm really good at buying it for the price that I know that can sell. I sell shoes really fast, so I turn around them like I'll buy a shoe, like let's just say 30 shoes, right? In 5 minutes, they're sold. I'll just text my guy, wire sent, done. You know what I mean? It could be 5,000, it could be 10,000, it could be 20,000. You know, it depends how many shoes I bought, right? Wire sent. They trust me so much that it's just like sent and done. You know what I mean? Which I'm sure you have big time clients that are just like that, but it's like,
You know what? My business is much different, a lot slower, not like what you just described.
yeah.
But everything that you did just describe sounds fucking awesome.
It's amazing. It's
It
amazing.
sounds like so I was in commercial real estate. I'd have to close like 3 or 4 deals to make 150 grand a year.
Right.
So there was a starving period, 4 months, 5 months. I'm broke. I'm almost out of money. And then boom, a pop, And then I got into house flipping. And my best year, I did 123 flips. 123 flips divided over a year. I was getting paid, what is that? A little over twice a week, So that was exhilarating. It was like, boom, paycheck,
That's what I like.
next week, boom, paycheck. What you just described, dude, is on like a fucking micro level.
I love it.
Like
yeah.
it's happening daily.
But I just see you post shoes on Instagram and they're gone. Like 5 minutes, he's like sold.
You before you even bought it, you had it sold, is what I'm hearing.
for the most part. Yeah.
In your mind.
Yeah. Well, yeah. The
Maybe not
stuff I
actual.
know- well, sometimes actually too.
But
But
that, sure.
But sometimes I just know that it's just going to sell like just that fast, right? So I just know the shoe and I know the price is like fair. And I know a lot of these stores and a lot of these people need this stuff. So it's just an easy, fast flip. I love making money every single day. I've never had a real job. I don't have a resume. I don't have any of that shit. I never have. I never want to. I love being an entrepreneur. I love making money every fucking day. I love it. Just talking about it. I just want this to be fucking close to me. That's how I feel. I'm obsessed with money. I love it.
Yeah.
I just fucking love it. I'm getting riled now.
Yeah, I know.
Shit. Like, shit. Somebody buy some shoes for me. Let's go.
Bro, I fucking love that energy around it.
Yeah, I really do. I really love it.
Yeah. Why do you love money so much?
I love what it can do.
It's the freedom, right?
It's the freedom for me.
Yeah.
It really is.
Because I don't want nobody telling me what to do. I want to
100%.
be able to tell, and obviously I'm a respectful guy and I care about relationships, so I can't just go through my life doing that. But if I ever had to, I wanted to be able to say, fuck you, no.
Yes. I love
And
that.
you can't do that if you're broke,
No.
you know?
The freedom that gives you is just next level.
Well, and then people give me a hard time, like, why'd you have to put diamonds on your Rolex? It's like, isn't that the point of what like civilization and life is that we're supposed to explore to the depths of the earth? Like people go fucking in the middle of the Amazon. What are they doing? They're stretching their palate.
Yeah.
They're expanding their understanding of the planet. So if my fascination is obtained by having a Rolex with diamonds, I'm impressed that a human being put every one of those diamonds on a goddamn watch.
Well,
that
it's
excites
funny.
me.
It's funny because
But the people out in the middle of the Amazon don't get judged, but I do because I want a diamond watch. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I've had a couple Rolexes, right? Presidentials. I've had a couple that I like. I got this watch and people were like, I can't believe you did that. The price is going to go down. I said, that's why I got it. Because I can do whatever I want. Like I don't want to be told, like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you can't sell it. I don't want to sell it. Maybe I will sell. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like I just didn't want people to be like telling me what to do when it came to watches or anything, right? So I just was like, fuck it, I want it.
Love it. I love it.
So with these shoes, do you like wait for Nike to drop?
I pay people. I used to wait in lines. I used to camp out for shoes. I used to camp out for like 12 hours when like you could like buy shoes at stores like that. Now I've gotten, more money, more bankroll now that I can kind of just pay people. And when you pay people, they come back because they're so happy. And if you're fair, you know what I mean? So I'm fair with paying people, which is why I have a successful business.
Yep.
And you can only get so many shoes at a store. You know what I mean? Like,
How many can you buy with one drop?
well, I can buy a shit ton if
How many do they let each person?
well, just one, probably one or two. I mean, that's kind of how it is. They know reselling's big, but I can pay a ton of people in line, or I can pay anybody, and they can now make money, and then I make money too. So it's just like guaranteed they come back if it's a fair price.
You're like an economy.
Kind of. I am like that.
How many people do you think you got around the United States? Is it United States or world?
I just shipped to Saudi Arabia today, actually. So yeah, the whole world.
Okay, then let
Hopefully,
me.
it was a prince.
There you go.
How fucking cool would that be?
That would be
If he
Fucking awesome. Fly
You
us,
said the
fly us-
helicopter.
Fly us out, all
Right.
of us.
Yeah, right now, please. So how do you
Were you talking about employees across the
Well,
world?
yeah, I hate to call them employees. They sound like they're partners of yours, or people you're connected with, or
Yeah.
homies, whatever.
Yeah, that I buy the shoes from.
Yeah, you'll juice them to stand in line.
Yes.
And then they'll pluck the shoe,
Yeah.
and then they ship it off to you. They make a few bucks, and then you get your vig, and,
Yes,
and
yes.
that's the game. So how many of those cats are around the United States?
I mean, I buy from everybody and anybody. It's hard to say.
100 people?
More.
Wow.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean,
Even if you said 100, I would have been impressed.
like just today after this, I have a house call, buddy of mine. I'm going to buy, I think it's like 35 or 37 pairs just off that. Before I came here, I met a client just to sell a pair too. Like it's literally nonstop 24/7 when it comes to shoes.
You got brothers and sisters?
I have a brother. Yeah. He's 33.
What's I feel bad for fucking Dillon 2.0.
No,
1.0.
No, this guy's really, he actually has a podcast. He's a golf, he has a really successful golf podcast. He's awesome. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He's
golf podcast. Is he a golfer? Or he just
he golf
loves
bets. He's actually made me a lot of money. Yeah. He's
golf bets.
Yeah.
I've heard that
he's
there's big swings there.
Yeah. No pun.
Yeah, I know. That's got it, buddy.
Yeah. He's super successful. So he's
So then
killing
you
it.
guys are cut from the same fabric. How you went about it doesn't really matter, but you guys are both. You guys both
100%.
enjoy money.
Father too. He's an entrepreneur, owned gyms.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Grandfather, entrepreneur. I never really seen a regular job before. So to me, making money is like, I'm just used to this.
Yeah.
You know?
No, this is your job.
Yes.
If you want to call it a job.
Yeah.
This is what you know.
Yeah.
It's funny you say. I often think sometimes I go back to like, I don't even know what it feel like to be like, I got to clock in, honey, I got to go to work. Ooh. Like that, how weird. Honestly, even these guys, like we all hold ourselves, accountable for being, because we got to produce.
Yeah.
just like you.
Yes.
You gotta wake up and go. You're at the gym. You have nobody on the planet telling you what to do. And what time are you at the gym every day?
7 a.m. 7 a.m. with him. It's do or die. If I don't make money, I don't eat. So,
Brother.
so that's the motivation right there. If I do not make money, it's, this lifestyle that I have, you know what I'm saying? It just doesn't happen.
The entrepreneur spirit and hustling fucking shoes.
You said clothing too.
Clothing too, yeah.
What does that mean? Like
So-
exclusive Louis Vuitton shit?
Stuff like that too. You guys know like what Supreme is, right? Like
Yeah.
clothing, Supreme, Bape, just kind of streetwear stuff like that. Stuff that you can't get or that sells out really fast. I'm the guy that has it.
Who made Supreme famous? Because when I was in high school, Supreme was kind of like a redneck brand.
Yeah.
Well, skateboarding really is the thing, but now rappers and like everybody wears Supreme.
Who was it? Was it fucking Travis Scott wore something Supreme? And it
Well,
fucking-
Travis Scott has he wears like those box logo like hoodies
Yeah.
that are just like that were nothing and now they're just like expensive as shit.
was he? I think he was responsible for fucking Crocs too.
I don't know about the Croc thing. Maybe.
One rapper did Crocs, and all of a sudden it went from this redneck Coors Light, NASCAR type of person, to where it was there's $1,000 Crocs now.
I
Do
actually
you play in that game?
I bought Crocs yesterday actually.
Do you give a fuck what the shoe is?
I will buy anything and everything. That's what I try to tell people though. Like I will literally buy anything. Like if it's the right price, I'm buying it. And people don't understand. They're like, I don't want to buy that. I'm like, how much is it? Okay, well that's not the right price. Get the right price and it will sell. Everything will sell for the right price. It's easy. It's like facts.
What was your first hustle?
I gotta start selling houses.
I
I need to make some big money with Josh, man.
yeah.
I feel it in my soul. I feel my soul.
Here, it would be fun, honestly, to have you an investor.
I would
Because
love
you'd be
to.
a fun investor.
That'd be awesome.
I don't like partnering with people. I like having an investor where you get to participate in observing,
Yeah.
and then we get to run our show, and then we just write you checks. But the fun comes from like us just kicking it still.
Yeah.
But because if you partner up, and it's like, I was on Pinterest last night and I saw this fucking gray paint. Do you think we could paint the house gray? I'm like, bro, let me fucking do what I do.
Stop, please.
You know what you're doing. Let you do it.
Yeah, let us do
I
it.
like the
Make you more
dynamic you
money.
said.
Yeah.
What we can do is put his number as the contact number when we actually list the home. Hey, you're gonna want this fucking.
Right, as a salesman.
It comes with 16 pairs of Jordans. Just open the fucking closet. It's a good deal. Trust me.
Dude, we could revolutionize this shit. Get a beautiful
like that.
easel with like a canvas or something and fucking, I don't know, buy this house and get an exclusive pair of Jordans.
Hey,
But here's the thing. It's just always about doing something wild. What put you in how did you get noticed? Or was it just good service? Because to me, it sounds like you just,
Well, social media first. I started at YouTube. I think I had like 25,000 on YouTube or something.
My
I don't
God.
do YouTube as much now. I just don't want people to know my life. I'm kind of weird with that. But having stores and number one, most importantly, doing good business. Doing good business is like the number one thing, as you
have
know.
to.
Yeah.
Have to.
But social media. and
You'll
that
get
kind of
smoked
stuff,
in 2 seconds not
done,
doing good business.
Done.
Yeah.
If I sell somebody a shoe that's like wrong or there's an issue, it's fake.
Yeah.
My reputation, you know what I mean? I can't do that, so I have to obviously do good business.
You ever think about jumping in the watch game?
I sell watches.
Do you?
I sell watches. It depends. If my client's like, hey, can you sell this? I never say no. I'm like, yes. So if somebody brings something to me, like, yeah, I can sell it. I sold a Rolex last week for my buddy.
Just
Just middleman the deal.
got it.
Yeah.
He make money? He do okay on it?
He did pretty good on it.
Yeah.
I have a couple people that,
Dude, that I'd be wildly fascinated and excited to participate in that game. I love watches as much as I love cars, and watches are getting to the point to where they are cars.
literally.
But I have a buddy that sells me my watches. He's sourced a few of them. Watch 101, great dude.
I think I seen you post him.
Yeah, guy's solid, dude. But when I met him, he was an engineer working, and was just good at sourcing watches. And then now you look at him, and he told me when I bought my first watch from him, he's like, I'm just trying to make enough money so I can quit my engineering job. And now he's fucking got, dude. I look at his his cases.
He has
$2 million worth of watches minimum.
That's so awesome.
Minimum. But is that a space you'd ever be interested in?
Absolutely.
In getting, yeah, I think it's exactly your shoe game. You got to get highly educated on the product, so you know what you could buy it for, know what you can immediately sell it for. You probably just need a big fat bankroll.
Yeah, because having those watches, sitting on those watches is a lot.
He's
Even the cheapest watches, expensive. You know what I mean? Like a Rolex. So it's like you'd have to have a pretty big ring.
Yeah, if you have $30,000 watches, which isn't hard to do.
No, at all.
That's 10 right there.
Exactly.
$300,000. So 3, 6, 9, 12.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that guy's
Are
probably
you selling your watch?
no,
I'll buy it on camera.
no, we're good.
How much?
I don't know.
9,000.
18.
12,000.
No, you got to throw in Sentimental values. You're at least at 15 right now.
It's always the sentimental values with the watches and cars. I can't let this go. My grandfather. I'm like, brother, take the money, please.
To be honest, it's insured, so just forget this happened. I'll lose it, and I'll just claim it.
Now we're talking.
Now we're talking. That was a good point about sentimental. You could not buy any of my watches unless I was way over it.
Yeah.
And because of the sentimental component. My first Daytona was because of a breakup with a bad investor. My AP was a gift to myself because of the whole crystal journey, the cancer shit.
Right.
This watch was because I lost $63,000 on a house. And I was like, if I'm going to lose 63 grand, I'm going to get something for it. So then I spent more money and bought this.
That makes sense.
and then crystals, she's got a rollie and then another rollie. But
I have no sentimental value to anything. I would literally sell this watch right now, or my bracelet, or my. I don't have. I just take my shirt. You want my Maserati? Oh,
How much is your friendship with Nick worth?
Priceless.
There
Priceless. That's my guy right there.
Yeah.
ask me some questions, Dylan. What do you want to know about me?
What is your favorite car that you have now? Because I saw the G-Wagon out there, and that thing's fucking crazy. That G-Wagon is fucking nuts.
You finally got to see it in person? Is
Yes,
this the first
it's
time?
the first time I've seen it. That
Bro,
thing is
tell
crazy.
me it's not fucking cool.
That's the cool. I had a G-Wagon.
You love your G-Wagon.
Okay, good.
That
So you
G-Wagon, my car on steroids. Literally, that is the sickest. And I'm not even just saying that. That
No.
car's crazy.
I know you're not, because I'll roll up. I'll drive that Lambo anywhere. Okay, I park. I get out. Nobody looks at me. I pull that fucking G-Wagon up, and
Everybody goes
people
crazy.
are waiting for me to get out so that they can go, how did you get this thing? What did you do? Where's this thing? Man, what did you spend to make this? They don't even know the thing exists. Do you understand that? You understand the difference. I'm
Yeah,
sure you do that. It's
100%.
squared.
Yep.
Yeah. Dude, that car is more attention grabbing than anything. It isn't. Actually, I have the most uncomfortable vehicles ever.
Ever.
Sprinter van is more comfortable to drive right now, which I was actually excited to show you.
Yeah, I want to see that.
Is more excited is easier to drive than every car I've got.
Wow.
The fucking G Squared, that's a 7,200 pound vehicle.
I think it's so sick.
Bro, that's so sick.
It's so sick.
And then the Lambo, you would have no shot. My neighbor, I thought he was might be being a little too critical when I sent him a picture of the Huracan.
You're too tall.
Oh, no
Yeah.
shit. I have an
Yeah.
issue with cars. My car right now, I'm too small for, to be honest with you. I have issues with that.
What kind of Maserati you got?
The Levante, the SUV one.
Okay. Yeah,
Too small for
really?
that?
And yeah, so I was.
It's pretty small. I mean, your car's bigger. I think the Range Rover's bigger. Kind of by a lot.
yeah.
Though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, you'll
It's taller.
next time
Yes.
if you see me at the Lambo, just for giggles, say let me see you sitting it.
Yeah.
I bet your hair would if you had the top down.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
No, that Lambo, you get out of it. You got to like grunt and shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Got the whole old man fucking move.
Break my back getting into the
And he broke his back.
I
last time he
did.
got out.
Did you?
Yeah, it's an old back.
Shit.
Old football injury.
Is that
Favorite
what it
car?
is?
G Squared.
Fuck that. What's your favorite car sentimentally throughout your whole entire life?
Audi A7.
That was your favorite.
That was when life went from I think I can afford a $680 car payment. Let's do it, baby. You like it? You in? Yeah. Okay. I'm going to pull the trigger. Hey, I'm in. Okay. And I have the Audi A7. And I fucking used that car to install real estate signs because it has that little opening in the back. So I'd shove the fucking post hole digger back there. To install real estate signs, $25. I refused to pay someone $25. I'd fucking shove it all in there. I'd go in there. I'd dig the hole, fill it in. I delivered so much tile in that car that the check engine light came on when I was driving to go deliver.
Love it.
Dude, it was that car. But my point was during the reign of that vehicle, the memories and experiences that I had and the amount of money that I made when I was done with it, it went from $680 to I don't even know what my car payment was. That my next jam. But my point was that was a really special time, and I remember it because when I traded it in, I forgot something in it, and that was the first car I tatted. That was nice on the sides, and I went to go get it out, and they were peeling my sticker off the side, and I saw the outline of the G, and then the rest that they were still peeling, and it hurt my heart. I felt it. That's the Audi A7.
Yeah. Let's go back to your $25 savings. 'Cause now that you're a little more okay, let's break
Totally
this down.
retarded.
Let's break this down. If you break your insurance for that car over 30 days, how much did insurance cost that day, and how much did gas cost that day, and how much?
Well, bro, think how many times I was driving to these flips.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah.
So you were doing like 100.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and that was shit.
Yeah, I mean, shit, I'm thinking about that. You're doing 4 or 5 a month at least, 6 month,
123 divided by 10 a month.
10 a month,
Bro, there was one time I had 56 at one time.
and you installed all the signs.
Yeah.
Where'd you keep the wood?
Yeah.
Well, no, they turned over.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
How many wood
moved
planks
it from
did you
house
have?
to
I'm
house.
sorry. I said 56 at one time. That meant that some were in construction.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Where did you keep
at my
the-
house in the garage. If you go look on my HGTV, you can see them all lined up on the fucking inside of the garage. My HGTV show. It's when I was carrying a car seat, and then they caught a glimpse of it. It looked like a fucking clown with real estate signs in their garage. Anyway, this is all about Dillon.
No more A7.
Now, anything else?
We went through his watches. Oh, your high school life. What happened after high school?
What's next for you? What's next for you?
That's a good question. I
You
don't
know,
know.
what's your game plan? Do you just you stack, you deploy, stack,
Yeah,
stack,
yeah.
have a little more this time in this
Yes,
round,
yeah.
then deploy, have a little. So you're just a saver.
Yes, I invest, but I'm keeping an open mind. I don't know what's going to happen next. I feel something big. I feel something very big coming up next. I don't know what it is.
How do you scale your business so that it could be that big, or is it an unscalable business? I feel like the product is what.
I think there's like no cap when it comes to that because there's always something new and there's more. You know what I mean? It's just that never ends.
But so if
Always a
you're-
new drop.
Yes,
Shoes.
yes.
But if your whole business is based on scarcity,
Yeah,
then you've got to almost create the world's biggest network to be able to tap into people around the world to be able to tap into those shoes.
correct. Yeah,
So I guess that would be the way to scale that.
yeah.
Well, who's the Elon Musk of the shoe
Yeah,
distribution
Great
world?
question.
There's a person in town that owns Urban Necessities. I think he's one of the big time people. He's like one of the founders. He's a big time guy. He's really smart because he does consignment, right? So he doesn't have to actually buy the shoe. He literally just has people ship him and bring him shoes, and they take like 20% or whatever it is, right?
Where was his shop at?
He has one in Caesar's Palace now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's big time. His is big time.
Did
He's
you
a
know
good
the
guy.
guys at Resorts World?
Yes, yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I know them. There's a new store that just came in. The
Yeah,
other
those guys
week.
left, and then
Yeah, and then the person that was before.
I'm talking about the guy before.
Yes, yeah, I know him. Yeah,
Yeah.
He owns restaurants and stuff. He lives in LA. He's a cool guy. Yeah, I went there and saw the store. It was nice.
Yeah, that was pretty.
Yeah, it was really nice. Those stores are crazy, bro. A lot of money in rent. A lot of money.
Yeah.
It's no joke. You got to sell a lot of sneakers,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
I also can't sit on the podcast with you if I'm at the store. So you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Say it again.
I can't sit at the podcast and hang out with you guys if I had the store. You know what I mean? So I kind of have to.
Yeah. No, I think what
freedom.
you're doing is the right move. You know, there's a lot of these guys that have a lot of infrastructure that makes them look bigger than they are.
Smoke
Even
and
in
mirrors,
my space and this and that, any industry. But you got to, some guy be like, well, I did 300 deals this year. Okay, well, how much did you spend a month to get 300 deals? Oh, between 100 and 160,000. Okay, so you made X off of the 300 deals, but you had to shell out $2 million to do it. So best case scenario, you fucking netted $1 million. I had half the headache and I made more money than you.
Exactly.
It
just looks.
It just
cool.
looks cool.
Yeah, it's a smoke and mirrors.
It's a
thing.
smoke
Yeah,
and mirror
yeah,
deal.
Yeah,
I think what you're doing is fucking fantastic.
appreciate that.
No, it's cool, man. You have good energy.
Thanks, appreciate
I
that.
had to capture it.
I'm coming here every day. I'm coming back
go.
every single day for this.
One last question, if we're going to end. If you could go back 5 years ago, what would you have done different in your shoe selling career?
Invest in Bitcoin. No.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I think everybody.
I don't know, to be honest with you. I almost had to have those hard lessons to be where I'm at right now, I feel like. Because I probably wouldn't be where I'm at now. I don't know. I probably just keep doing it. It's probably the same, to be honest with you.
It's a great question, and I think I'd have a similar answer. What would I do different?
Yeah, it's
I
tough.
fucking know. I don't know if because you need those things. What would I do different? I wouldn't do that. But then if I didn't do that, then I wouldn't have the lesson that I got to take
Yeah.
away from that happening.
I almost needed those L's to kind of, boost myself up and stuff.
There you
What's
go.
the most money you ever made on one pair?
I sold a shoe.
It's not going to be a shocking.
I sold a shoe for $35,000. That was an Air Mag.
there you go.
That was an Air Mag. I didn't make $35,000, but I made a lot.
Okay, that's a better answer. 'Cause
yeah,
that's more wow factor.
Well, yeah,
right.
Yeah, as
So
opposed
the
to my-
most
as opposed to my
expensive
profit.
pair of shoes you've sold was
35,000. Yeah, but I do like big, like bulk deals and stuff too.
But one single, 35.
Yeah, it was
grand.
35,000. That was a while ago. That's when those were crazy.
Do you want to pump what your biggest combined sale was? You don't have to if you.
I mean, six figures. Like
One sale.
One
yeah,
sale.
six figures.
How many shoes was that?
A lot, like hundreds.
Wow.
I used to go to sneaker cons and like sneaker events and stuff, and I used to just sell a ton of stuff. Like I went to Hong Kong. I traveled the world doing it, right? So that's another thing of how people knew me.
Oh, that's
in the shoe.
cool.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah. So I went to, everywhere to sell sneakers, right?
So, when was your first girlfriend? Legit girlfriend.
I had girlfriends when I was really young. I mean, like third grade,
no,
fourth
okay,
grade. Are you talking
okay.
like first serious girlfriend?
No, sorry. That was a totally fucked up way to ask
He's
that.
like, when I held the
After
first girl's hand.
21.
I remember the girl in third grade, bro. They were giving me a reach around in the library in third grade. Yeah, you kidding me? Sorry, Mom.
I know people ask me, what's the youngest girl you ever hooked up with? I'm like, 12. Like, what? I'm like, I was 12.
I was 12. That was normal.
Rephrase your question.
All right. After 20. Okay, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Did you have a girlfriend from fucking 18 to 25?
Yes, I've had. I'm a girlfriend kind of
Traveled.
guy.
Okay, you like the stability. You're
Yes, I
smart.
like that.
That was
I
how
like
I
that.
am.
I like that. I had serious girlfriends probably after that the whole time. Yeah.
So you know what it is?
Only a couple though.
You know
like
what it
real
is?
Serious ones.
You're so focused on money.
That's what it is.
That was been my game.
Yeah.
I didn't care about pussy or food.
Yeah.
And if I didn't have to worry about those two things,
Yeah.
dude, I could take the world over.
Yeah.
It was consistent.
Yeah.
If I wanted a piece of ass, I just had it.
Yeah. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
It's tough chasing. It's tough chasing. It's
Excuse
tough.
me.
Hey, don't get me
Brother,
wrong.
please
Don't get me
say
wrong.
humble.
I love pussy. Don't get me wrong, please.
Well, no. It's on tap.
Absolutely.
That's what my point
Absolutely,
is.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like by being married or having a steady girlfriend.
Chasing that is just a fucking disaster.
It's expensive.
It's very expensive. Not that our girls are not expensive now. She's probably watching this like, I want a new
Madison
person.
has the black card.
What?
I wish I had a black card. Stop it. She does have the American Express though.
I know.
I thought we applied for a black card.
We did.
What happened?
Why don't you have a
haven't
black
heard
card,
anything.
Josh?
mean,
I don't.
shit.
For the amount of money we put on the Amex, you'd think we'd have one.
I'm a fucking pimple on a Texas size ass, dude. Honestly, trust me. You know, there's fucking real big boys out there. I'm humbled by it every time I go home. You know, I think
I saw your story. The guy pulled up in the Porsche. It's $1 million, or it's like
Yeah.
1-2 when you're leaving the ridges or your neighborhood.
yep.
I was like, shit.
Yeah, and I'm
You're in your
chasing him in
car?
a $230,000 Lamborghini. Like I'm fucking nothing. That guy has 5 Lamborghini. And you know what? Damien, excuse me, agent here at Galindo Group, chimed in and goes, $2 million.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
What do you think he said when he saw you and you're, look at that fucking Lambo?
Well, the person behind him's probably looking at him like,
Yeah.
if I could just
It's a
drive the
bro.
Lamborghini. And the guy's behind that, like, if I could just have the Toyota, the guy running. He's like, you know what I mean? It's a whole fucking chain.
It's a lie.
It's a total change.
Yeah.
And you know, it's funny. I had someone post that. So Tana, this guest that we had on here, she saw me driving. She snaps. It goes, just spotted Josh Galindo, but hadn't seen my story yet. Then somebody else comes on, sees that I reposted her, tagging me on the freeway.
It was Gage.
Oh, was it Gage? And he goes, talk about
Inception.
perspective or perception.
It was Inception, like the movie.
Yeah.
Like a dream within a dream. But
Yeah, I'm over here looking at this. She was looking at me. Exactly your point happened.
That's
And
funny.
Yeah, I mean that's the game. That's the game. Fuck, Dylan, you're top tier. I think we should probably do a formal podcast so we can ask you some more in-depth questions, have some more fun.
One last question.
I'll go as long as you
On
want.
your,
I
on
feel
your
like
little
I'm stealing
endeavors
Dylan.
across the sea in Hong Kong, what was the pussy like then?
I had a girl.
He had one girl. That's what I was
I
getting
had a-
at.
I
We
had a-
dissected this whole thing.
I know, but you still had to have it in front of you. Like, were they all over you? Because you're a white dude in Hong Kong. Like,
It was so funny when I go to sneaker cons and stuff. People take pictures of me because of that. But when I went to Hong Kong,
What?
Yeah, I guess
dude, a white dude over there.
Yeah.
But when I go to sneaker cons and stuff, like they used to take pictures and do stuff. When I went to Hong Kong, they were like looking at me like I was like the most special person ever, bro. These people, like this guy came up to me. It was his wife. She was like, she wants to take a picture with you. I was like, who? My wife. I'm like, bring her over here, brother. Yeah. It was nonstop. The people were like,
kiss her.
Yeah, kiss her. Yeah. It made me lift her up and shit. It was a whole thing. Yeah, it was crazy. I walked in, they were like looking at me like, and I started looking up the ceiling too. I was like, what the fuck are you guys looking at? Yeah, it was hilarious.
So if you were single, what would it have looked like?
Oh, it would have been nuts, bro. Yeah, it would have been like a,
Like a celebrity.
yeah, it would have been crazy.
Yeah.
If it was
Really?
like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I didn't realize that there was that perception out there of Americans.
Do you remember
in
when
the
Mike
eyes of-
Tyson lost to Buster Douglas?
No.
It was his first loss ever. It was like the craziest shit ever.
Nick wasn't born and I was like,
I was not born.
But the story was, the fight was in Tokyo or China or something. He was supposed to be training that whole time, but Mike Tyson was just,
banging
dude,
chicks.
yeah, all the way to the fucking day of the fight. Because he
That-
was a fucking celebrity god down there.
They couldn't believe I was so tall. Like they just like couldn't get past it. They just were like in awe of like they knew nothing about shoes. They could give two shits, right? It didn't matter. They were literally like, "How are you this tall?" Staring at me. It was so fucking funny.
What,
Bro,
4'9"
in America, you're not even that tall.
No, I'm just like some normal guy. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's like no one like bats a fucking eye when they see me usually.
How funny.
No.
So cool.
Except you, Nick.
I do.
That's okay.
And Heather out there.
Yeah, she really does.
Heather went crazy when Dylan came in the door.
I want you guys to know I was driving by. This wasn't like a normal like podcast we were gonna do.
No,
I literally,
that's right.
I saw a sign that said they're hiring. So I pulled over, cut off someone, and was like, man, I got to come over here and say hi to Nick and you, of course. You know what I mean?
He did. He walked in, and then I started shooting the shit with him. We were in the middle of a meeting.
Yeah, and he's like, Dillon's here. I'm like, what?
And I looked. It's funny because it's blocked. It's from the conference room view. The intent was to create that
Like perfect
fog.
height. I saw that. That
Yeah.
was cool,
Okay. So that I can't see. So but I saw your swag. I was like, that's what I say. What I
Yeah,
say.
you were like, oh, that's Dillon's
That's Dillon
swag.
for sure. I could tell the way he's walking. That's Dylan. But I didn't. Realize
And I
it
looked,
like a
and
doll.
then I saw the gray sweatpants, and I knew it was Dillon with the Air Force Ones.
Hey,
on.
Thank God it was the Air Force Ones.
yeah, thank Supreme Air Force. Ones, right?
Supreme,
These aren't
I
just regular ones.
apologize.
Come on,
I was
stop.
gonna say something else. Dan,
Jeez.
man, I could I could see his fucking his door his bell ringing.
Oh wow,
Nah.
that's why I wear them. No, I'm just kidding.
Dude, my wife always points it out. You know what's funny? I actually, okay, so we're fucking men, and you go to the gym, girls' nipples are poking hard, right? We notice. Doesn't mean we're fucking staring. Doesn't mean we're being disrespectful. But you
A
notice.
guy's nipples could poke out like that, and we're gonna look at the guy like, damn, his nipples are poking.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, same
That's
shit,
actually
yeah,
my
same shit,
my
yeah.
opinion on the whole. Did you look at that girl? Yeah, but I also looked at the fat dude when he walked by.
Yeah.
You just caught me looking at the girl and didn't care when I looked at the fat dude. But every single human being that passes me, I fucking look at and analyze.
Yeah, same.
It's such a stupid thing to fucking to get hung up on in relationships. Anyway, so fuck, where was I? Sweatpants. So Crystal tells me, dude, I could see your fucking dick. And I'm like, great. I didn't give a fuck. I haven't changed one thing. She told me this years ago. But what I took away from it, because honestly, when I looked, I'm like, I don't think I could see it. Just like girls probably don't think that guys can see their nipples hard. I bet there's other girls out there being like, I could see that guy's dick.
Oh, 100%. It's a known thing.
Gray
Yeah,
sweatpants
it is
it's a
known
meme.
thing.
Yeah, it's a known thing for sure.
Known thing.
Sometimes I
Great
see
thing.
people make
Like I had a realization. You guys just schooled me.
holy shit. No, sometimes I see them make dick contact before they look at like my eyes sometimes, and I get uncomfortable.
Whoa.
I swear to God.
Bro,
Not when it's cold outside though, respectfully.
Respectfully.
Understood.
Yeah.
I'm a grower, not
Yeah,
a shower.
me too, thank God. All right, yeah.
I think most are.
I get impressed myself. I'm like, holy shit, you get that big?
but right around wintertime, all these girls, the slutty girls, they'll post like, gray sweatpants season is coming.
Yeah.
No way.
They love it.
Fuck, I got to get some gray sweatpants.
I had to Photoshop your penis out of a picture I posted.
Really?
Yeah.
Good for you, Josh.
Yeah.
Good for fucking you, man. That's awesome.
I was like,
Good for your wife too.
and I didn't know if it
Lucky
was
Crystal.
I didn't know if it would be considered big or small, and I was like, I can't put them out there like that.
No.
So I lowered it and made it blend to where it looked like it was just a ripple in the pan.
You have the original picture I'd like to see. No, I'm
do.
just kidding.
I can show you the before and after.
Might have to put it up here. Thanks, Dan. Always looking out, bro.
That's the picture for the podcast. That's the default picture.
Just the bulge,
With all the graphics around it.
the bulge podcast.
Fuck average, be legendary. Oh, man. What a killer fucking time. Yeah, no, this was totally impromptu. We didn't plan it.
No.
None of us were even, I didn't shave my head. Nick dressed up.
I got a haircut.
Yeah, I
this
know.
morning.
Nick got a haircut, but
had a
all of his
Put on
gold on.
finest gold jewelry.
I
Cut his
did.
hair.
Nick's
You
blinging
have
right
to-
now. Nick looked like he just came off The Sopranos right now.
Nick, how much in jewelry you got on right now?
Stay humble though, Nick.
I don't know.
Is this real?
This is
Real gold?
This
That watch is real gold?
yeah, and this is real.
Oh, you got $5,000,
Bro,
$7,000
he's
with
fucking
this shit?
Greek and Italian. You can't wear fake
Yeah,
gold.
no, you don't
get
wear-
disowned.
Is that not?
Oh no.
Oh.
My grandpa used to wear the 1 ounce fucking gold on his
No way.
chest with
That's
the
what
horn.
Pete wears. Pete wears a ton
Yeah,
of
Yes.
the
Oh
fucking
my
guy,
gosh.
It's an Italian thing.
Yeah,
you
it
can't
is
wear
an Italian
fake
thing.
gold.
How funny.
Yeah. No.
Yeah,
fake-
you got-
no fake gold.
Am I right? Would you
Yeah.
suspect you have about $7,000 worth of shit on?
Probably.
All right.
I didn't.
Oh, he's setting him up.
Respectfully, I didn't-
Someone's gonna rob him
I don't
outside.
know because I didn't pay for it, but yes.
So it starts with Nick, then it goes Danny, because that Rolly's worth more than $7,000. What do you think your watch is worth? To the right guy. To the right guy. Forget all that bullshit purist nonsense.
Fuck that. Start here.
Yes. Start that
Oh,
arm.
Right. My bad. You said 79?
I think it's just like 79. I think so.
79.
I could probably sell this for like 20 something now, probably 22 maybe.
What is it? When you make that argument about diamonds, no diamonds, what is it without diamonds?
Cheap probably. I think the watch is probably like 10, 12,000
Okay,
mayes
got it.
You know what I mean?
It's the right guy that appreciates
Yeah,
what you
yeah,
did to it
yeah.
20 times.
Yeah.
All right. Fuck. I think you got me beat, dog. This
Well.
watch is only 14.
Just today.
You got your keys on
just
you?
today I do.
No. You got me. Dylan wins. We should do that every time. It's kind of, when it's all guys and it's a masculine podcast.
You can't do that with the girls.
Nah. Dylan, congratulations. You're beating everybody.
You.
Until I step outside.
No, no.
Then he just shits on me. I just want
Yeah.
to get a tour of the place, to be honest with you.
Yeah, let's
Really
go look
got to
at
take
it.
a tour
Yeah.
yet.
There you go.
In the van.
Boom.
We have to
Perfect
show
way
them the van.
Perfect way to end it. All right, guys. Dylan, you're amazing. What is what's your
Dillon Flex from Capital Vegas.
Capital Vegas is the Instagram. Dillon Flex is the personal. Buy shoes. Best prices in town.
I love everything about your game. Congrats on all the success.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you.
Dan, thanks for throwing this together.
Hey.
Big Nick, over and out.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Hey guys, that's going to do it for today's episode. If you guys want to learn more about the tools, tips, and tricks that I use on a daily basis to maintain my success, stay connected with me through all of my socials at IAmJoshGalindo.